Have you ever walked past your backyard and thought, what if this little patch of soil could actually make me some serious cash? Well, today, I'm going to show you 4 incredible crops you can grow right in your garden that most people overlook, crops that are not only profitable, but surprisingly easy to cultivate. And trust me, you don't want to miss number 4. It's something most gardeners have at home, but never realized could be worth a small fortune. Welcome back to Gardens Heaven, the place where we transform ordinary gardens into thriving money-making paradises without breaking the bank. Whether you're a seasoned green thumb or just starting out, you're in the right spot. Before we dig in, take a moment to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss a tip that can grow both your garden and your wallet. And if you find a tip that sparks your curiosity, smash that like button. It helps me know exactly what kind of content you love. Ready to turn your soil into gold? Let's dive in. Number 1. Saffron. The golden spice that could make your garden pay you back big time. Imagine this, just a tiny patch in your garden could grow one of the most expensive spices in the world. That's saffron. Yes, saffron isn't your typical tomato or pepper. It's the luxurious spice used in gourmet dishes, high-end restaurants, and traditional medicines around the globe, and it fetches an incredible price per gram because it takes hundreds of flowers to make a little jar of the finished spice. Now let's talk about easy and real ways you can get started with saffron at home. Unlike normal vegetables, saffron typically doesn't grow from ordinary seed packets. What gardeners usually plant are crocus bulbs that produce the flowers from which saffron threads are harvested, and you can find these bulbs from specialty seed and bulb suppliers online or nurseries that stock exotic plants. If bulbs aren't available in your area, there are saffron seed packets offered online from platforms with international shipping, not cheap, but perfect if you're serious about a high-value crop project. For example, you can find saffron seeds or bulb seeds from sellers on online marketplaces like YouBuy, Amazon, or Etsy, and specialty seed stores both internationally and regionally. Growing saffron isn't just planting and forgetting. It requires sunny soil, well-drained ground, and careful timing. But once established, these crocus plants come back year after year, and during the blooming season, you'll hand-pick the saffron threads at dawn to dry and sell. That's what gives this crop that wow factor in farmers' markets and spice shops. Number 2. Vanilla beans. The sweet cash crop your neighbors overlook. Vanilla isn't just for ice cream and baking. It's one of the most valuable spices in the world, second only to saffron in price per weight. But here's the twist. While most people think vanilla only grows in rainforests, there are varieties that can thrive in warm garden settings with the right support and TLC. Once established, a small row of vanilla vines can produce beans you can sell to bakers, gourmet chefs, artisan chocolatiers, and even online customers who want real rich vanilla. Now, let's talk about getting started without spending a fortune. True vanilla comes from vanilla planifolia vines. These are not grown from ordinary seeds, but from cuttings or starter vines, because vanilla seeds are tiny and hard to germinate. You can find high-quality starter vines from reputable online plant nurseries like Logi's, vanilla vine suppliers on Etsy, or specialized exotic plant growers that ship internationally. In some regions, local tropical plant shops carry vanilla vines during the growing season. Buying a vine instead of seeds gives you a head start and increases your chances of success. Growing vanilla is part garden project, part adventure. These vines love warmth, bright indirect sunlight, and something to climb, like a trellis or sturdy tree. Water regularly, but avoid soggy soil, and be prepared to hand-pollinate the flowers. If you're outside the tropics, this is actually part of what makes vanilla so rare and expensive. Once the beans start forming, you'll harvest and cure them to develop that deep aroma and flavor. With patience and care, vanilla can turn your garden into a sweet little gold mine that few backyard growers dare to try. Before we jump into our next crop, if you're enjoying these ideas and want more unique ways to turn your garden into a moneymaker, go ahead and smash that like button, leave a comment letting me know which crop you're most excited to try, and subscribe to Gardens Heaven if you haven't already. Trust me, you won't want to miss the next crop. It's one that most gardeners have at home, but never realized could make them serious cash. Number 3. Orach. The colorful leafy gold orach might look like an ordinary leafy green at first glance, but this plant is a hidden gem for backyard gardeners who want both beauty and profit. Sometimes called mountain spinach, orach comes in vibrant shades of red, purple, and green, making it as visually stunning as it is nutritious. The leaves are packed with vitamins and minerals, and can be sold fresh, dried, or used in specialty salad mixes. Restaurants, farmers markets, and even boutique health food stores are increasingly seeking unusual greens, giving this colorful crop a surprisingly high market value. Getting started is simple. Orach grows best in well-drained soil with full sun to partial shade. You can plant it from seeds, which are widely available online or in garden centers that stock heirloom or specialty vegetables. Trusted sources include Johnny's Selected Seeds, Baker Creek Heirloom Seeds, or local seed shops that carry uncommon leafy greens. The seeds are inexpensive, germinate easily, and don't require complex care, making them perfect for a small garden plot with big potential. Once planted, orach is low maintenance. Regular watering, occasional fertilization, and harvesting the outer leaves first will encourage continuous growth throughout the season. Because of its vibrant colors and tender leaves, it's particularly attractive to chefs and home cooks looking for something unique in salads or garnishes. With minimal effort, orach not only adds beauty to your garden, but can also generate a consistent income, proving that sometimes the most profitable crops are the ones you least expect. Number 4. Wasabi. The spicy gold you can grow at home. Here's the one I promised would surprise you: wasabi. Most people think of wasabi as a fancy sushi condiment that only grows in Japan, but with the right setup, you can actually grow it in your own backyard or even indoors in containers. It's one of the priciest plants in the world, often selling for hundreds of dollars per pound, because authentic wasabi is notoriously difficult to cultivate. But for a dedicated gardener, it's a crop that combines rarity, high demand, and a wow factor that your local market or online buyers will love. Getting started requires a little planning. Wasabi prefers cool, shaded, and moist conditions, with soil that's rich and well-draining. The plant grows from rhizomes rather than seeds, and these can be sourced from reputable suppliers online or specialty growers. For instance, trusted sources include Etsy wasabi rhizome sellers, mountain rose herbs, or local nurseries in cooler regions that carry exotic or Japanese plants. Starting with healthy rhizomes gives you the best chance of a strong, productive plant that will yield for years with proper care. Caring for wasabi is like nurturing a treasure. It needs consistent moisture, filtered sunlight, and protection from extreme heat. Harvesting usually begins after 18-24 months, when the rhizomes are mature and ready to be sold fresh or processed into paste. Even a small patch can generate significant returns, because genuine wasabi is rare and highly sought after. If growing this plant doesn't just add value to your garden, it gives you a unique selling point that very few home gardeners even consider, making it the ultimate cash crop to finish our list. And there you have it, 4 incredible cash crops you can grow in your garden this year that most people overlook. From the golden threads of saffron, the sweet allure of vanilla, the vibrant leaves of orach, to the spicy treasure of wasabi, each of these plants has the potential to turn your backyard into a small gold mine. If you try even one of these crops, you'll be stepping into a world where your garden doesn't just feed you, it can actually make money. I'd love to hear which of these crops you're most excited to grow, so go ahead and drop a comment below. And if you found this video helpful, give it a like to support Gardens Heaven. Don't forget to subscribe and tap the notification bell, because we have plenty more tips, secrets, and unique garden ideas coming your way. Until next time, happy gardening, and may your soil always be fruitful and your efforts pay off.